if you ask me, I don't want to see Anthony Joshua in meaningless fights. You know, whether it be Jake Paul, whether it be Tony Yoka, I don't want to see him in these type of fights. The only fight that I want to see Anthony Joshua involved in is Tyson Fury. That is the only fight that I want to see Anthony Joshua involved in. And I feel like the guys that put the money to the table, so I'm talking Turkey Al-Sheikh, you know, the guys who have influence, the promoters, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, they really need to put their foot down. They really need to do whatever they can to bring Tyson Fury back in line. Because Tyson Fury feels like he can just do whatever the hell he wants. He keeps talking about Usyk trilogy fight that no boxing fans around the world, we do not want to see a Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk 3. We don't want to see a trilogy. We don't care about that. We've seen that movie. It's done. The only fight left to make is Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Turkey Al-Sheikh, Frank Warren, I feel like they can do a little bit more to make this fight happen for the boxing fans. You know, and one thing I don't like is the fact that when Turkey Al-Sheikh first came on the scene, he was very refreshing. You know, a couple of years ago, the big fights that we really wanted to see, like Anthony Joshua versus Wilder, we never got to see that. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, we never got to see that. You know, it's like fighters were ducking each other. You know, the big fights that everyone wanted to see, we couldn't see it. Turkey Al-Sheikh, Riyadh season come on the scene. All of a sudden, they start making these fights happen. And, you know, as fans, we really appreciate it and we love it. And we want that to continue. But now it seems like we're reverting back to the old days where fighters were ducking each other, fighters didn't want to face each other, fighters were calling the shots. You know, it looks like we're going back to that, and that is not good for boxing. Boxing is at the top right now. There was a time when the UFC, Dana White, MMA, these guys started taking over. But boxing is back big time, like big time. Everyone is talking boxing. And that's because of Turkey Al-Sheikh, Riyadh season, and the promoters coming together, working together, making the big fights happen. And we need to stick on this journey, on this course. We can't divert back to the old ways where fighters didn't want to fight each other. You know, that's not what I want to see, because at the moment, it's like, it seems like we're at the crossroads where no one wants to fight each other. Like Alexander Usyk, great fighter, massive respect to Alexander Usyk, but he should be fighting his mandatory Joseph Parker, because Joseph Parker is the mandatory for the WBO. He's the #1 guy there. But apparently Alexander Usyk doesn't want to fight Joseph Parker. He wants to fight Tyson Fury because it's more money. And Turkey Al-Sheikh and Frank Warren, these promoters behind the scene, they're backing Alexander Usyk. And the fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury might actually happen. You know, and that is not good if we're referring back to that. And at the same time, Tyson Fury, he should be fighting Anthony Joshua. He doesn't want to fight Anthony Joshua. He wants to fight Alexander Usyk. You know, so it's like these fighters are starting to call the shots again. And it shouldn't be like that. Like the promoters, Turkey Al-Sheikh, should be giving the fans what they want to see. We want to see Alexander Usyk versus Joseph Parker, because that's the next guy in line. He's never fought anyone else in heavyweight apart from the British guys. We're tired of him smacking up the British guys. Go fight someone else with a different style. Fight Joseph Parker or fight Kabayao. Fight someone else, you know, but Joseph Parker is next in line. So fight Joseph Parker. Tyson Fury, fight Anthony Joshua. That is the fights that we want to see. I don't stop this bullshit, man. Come on, man. I want to keep it real, man. Come on. Turkey Al-Sheikh. Make it happen, man. With all due respect, you know, you started really well. Please don't start moving away from the promises that you made to the boxing fans that you're going to deliver all the big fights. Please continue with that promise. We like you because of that. Do you know what I mean? We really appreciate what you've been doing for boxing, providing the funding for a lot of these big fights. Please continue. Please don't change. Don't walk away from that course. We really want to see you continue on that journey. Yes, so please, Frank Warren, I'm telling you guys, I'm looking directly into the camera. Make Alexander Usyk versus Joseph Parker. Make that happen next. That's the right thing to do. The fans want to see that fight because, again, styles make fights. Joseph Parker brings something different to the table. And make Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That's what we want to see. You know, that is what we want to see. I don't want to see Anthony Joshua involved in any other meaningless fights. Please. I don't want to say. Anthony Joshua's done a lot for heavyweight boxing. British boxing is an absolute legend. You know what I mean? He doesn't disturb anyone. He doesn't cause any problems. Give him that Tyson Fury fight. Get together, yeah, force Tyson Fury to fight Anthony Joshua. Yeah, if he wants to fight Usyk, he can wait, mate. He can absolutely wait until Usyk retires. They can have an exhibition fight. If it means that much to him, they could fight after they both retired, mate. Do you know what I mean? Or at least let Usyk fight someone else and then he can fight a Fury. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see some fairness back into this boxing. It's been going well. Let's continue in that journey. Let's not start effing around and, you know, giving the powers back to the fighters. You know, let's continue on this journey. That's all I wanted to say on this video, my people. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Anthony Joshua will be fighting, apparently it's been reported, Tony Yoka, French heavyweight. But listen, I don't want to see that, man. Just get Anthony Joshua in the ring with Tyson Fury. Let's make that happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, my people. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. It's me, your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.